everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today we are going to be working with suede paper. Now, for those of you who have been peeking around our website at Paper Wishes are probably familiar with our tan, black, smoke, and sienna suede papers. Beautiful, they have a really nice texture, a nap on them, just like suede. Now we have some new colors that we're adding. Here we go. So we have got ocean, snow, cream, forest, olive, fuchsia, merlot, tomato, and mocha brown. Beautiful. So let me get right to it and show you what we can do with these suede papers. First up here, nice card inspired by fall. The background paper is an oldie but a goodie from hot off the press. It's North Country Paperback. This is one of my favorite paper packs. I love dragging it out for fall. It is so pretty and has all of these really beautiful colors with that sepia and the gray and the brown and this beautiful sort of coppery color and then orange. Just beautiful for fall. And then I also used the Forest Friends little deer with the little cute little bird on top, and I cut that one from the tan and the mocha brown. But then I also die cut the background using these 12 oval and scallop cutting dies. So I just did a rectangle, and then I die cut a scallop oval first out of brown, or the mocha brown suede, and then another oval out of this beautiful orange patterned paper. Then once those were die cut, I put those, in a wood texture embossing folder. Just laid them right in there, put them through the die cutting machine, and it left this wonderful wood grain embossing, which is just really beautiful to touch and really easy to achieve with this. And then of course, once I did my cute little Forest Friends out of the tan paper and the brown, I just put a little bit of white cardstock behind those little cutout pieces, and then a little bit of brown for the hoofs and the eye, and it just kind of brought everything to life there. And then we've got these wonderful tiny words and phrases that come in all these different colors. So I used some gold ones, little dazzle stickers right there. Hello, friend. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, so this one, I actually stamped and die cut on the suede. I used the, let's see, which color did I use? I think I used the tomato red. Yes, I did. I used the tomato red and cut these wonderful little poinsettia flowers. Here we go. And for that I used Card Making Magic, the Pretty Poinsettia die set. But first I stamped them with the Pretty Poinsettia stamp set. And I wanted to show you really quickly here, using a MISTI stamping platform, just how easily it is to stamp on this suede. It just takes ink beautifully. So I'm going to take one of these poinsettias. So you would stamp on it before you would die cut it, just to make it easier on yourself. All right, and then I like to use black stays on, jet black stays on ink, because you are stamping on a fabric material. It's synthetic fabric, so there's sort of a plastic in that. So we want to use a permanent ink with that. All right, and then it's going to put a little pressure on that. See how it just beautifully takes that ink. It's really, really a nice stamped image. And then what I did was I just took my Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue, and I just stacked these up, put a little dot of glue center, except my glue is stuffed up. So I'm going to use my expert tool of a paper clip. There we go. Clear my nozzle a little bit. All right, so I'm just going to put a little dot of glue, and then offset the petals as I stack them. Go. And you would do the same stamping technique with the leaves. Here we go. Whoops. All right, give it a little press. And then I just used a dot of, well, actually 3 little dots of Stickles, Gold Stickles glitter glue. Right there on the center. And that was that. And then I also used this beautiful olive suede for the leaves, and stamp and die cut them in the same fashion. And for this paper pack, of course, this one is Christmas Memories. That's new for Paper Wishes. It's from hot off the press. And golly, I don't think I brought my greeting here, but I used the Happy Christmas. Oh, and those, that's right, those were from the cutting dies here. All right. Don't want to get glitter glue on myself. It hasn't dried yet. Right, so next, I wanted to show you this beautiful nativity card. Using the black suede. Ooh, I don't know if we can see this on the black background. This really rich, beautiful black suede. And for this one, I used the Manger cutting die, as well as the Creative Expressions Merriest Christmas Wishes. And I die cut that, and as well as this background here, using the Diamond Sparkles Shimmer cardstock. This is Midnight Black. And this is that great stuff where it's glitter paper. Let me get this out of here. This is glitter paper that you still get all of that embossed glitter paper, but it doesn't come off on your hands. It's great stuff, you guys. I use that a lot. But I wanted to show you the difference between stamping this Manger image in the suede as opposed to stamping it in either cardstock, or this is that same Midnight Glimmer paper I was just showing you. And there is a difference. One has, they're both beautiful, but one has texture on it, and this one's just a much deeper black, and it's just fun to touch. It's very, very beautiful. And then for the little star on the top, I just added one of these beautiful little star dazzles. They come in this big bundle of every color: silver, gold, red, and blue. And you would never need to buy another star again. There's so many to choose from in there. Put that right on top. And then my background, I just did a little inking with the water reactive Harmony water reactive dye ink, and this is Lagoon. And I just used one of my blender brushes and just did that right on the background of some cardstock. And then I actually gave it a little mist with just some water. And you can see some little watermarks on the background there before I went ahead and dressed that up with my little cutting dies. All right, so for this last card, I've already started it here, but I wanted to show you some more techniques with the die cutting and the embossing. So for these, first of all, this background is Wooden Textures Paperback, and then the Dotted Duos number 3, which is great for fall. I love that sort of burnt orange color. And I used Bigger Blooms cutting die, and the colors I used were the Sienna and the Mocha Brown, and also this beautiful fuchsia. Okay, and I put those together because I thought they just made a really big fall impact. And then once I die cut my pieces, I just put them inside of the Diamond Dots embossing folder, and look at that great pattern that it gives you on there. Okay, so you'd want to make sure, of course, to die cut them first and then put them into the embossing folder. So that's what I did on the middle size of each one of these flowers. And then I have these little top pieces that I've put a little bit of foam tape on. And I wanted to show you guys this foam tape deal that we have. It's from Crafter's Companion. You get 20 of these sheets, and they're these little pre-cut foam tape squares. Okay, they're just the perfect size for your card making and all your paper crafting needs. but you get a ton of them in here. So I wanted to make sure you were aware of that. And then I'm just going to put each layer here offset. Okay, so that they're not lined up perfectly. Woo, perfectly. They're a little staggered there. All right. And then I also used for this card the bigger leaves and ferns cutting die. And I cut out the fern, but as you can see here, I didn't cut out the whole fern. I just used like half of that because I didn't want to waste my paper. And then I can just scoot that in. I also used a little die here. Whoop, here we go. This one is from Creative Expressions, and this one's You Are the Best, which is great for sending to a friend. Put a couple little dots of glue on here to keep everything down. And I'm going to put that right up there. I've got that straight. There we go. And then I'm just going to take this extra little guy and fill in a spot. So I just lift up those petals, that right there. And then I've got these great little rainbow flat back pearls. Okay, look at this whole package. There's like, I don't know, thousands of them in here. So I just chose some. There's sort of a dark fuchsia pink and sort of a peachy orange color. And I am going to put a dot of glue on the center, each one of my flowers. Go. There. And I could put them in, you know, threes or just leave the one. So I'm just going to leave the one for the sake of time. So as you can see, a great collection of these papers and all kinds of fun cards to make with them. I forgot to mention on this one, I used center step cards. Here we go. And so yeah, we have a great money saver on this, you guys. So I would encourage you to check that out. If you're watching us on our vlog page, it's on the right-hand side. And if you're watching us on YouTube, there is a link to our money saver in the description box below. So just check that out. And there's also a link to paperwishes.com where you'll find lots more goodies, lots more videos and fun things. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.